What's up guys, Gabriel Varga here. I'm back with my series where we're going to watch a fight together. I'm going to score it and commentate it, and together we're just going to enjoy a banger of a fight. And this one is a banger. These guys throw down. We are looking at Mike Zambidi versus Shahid. Oh my gosh, I remember watching this back in the day just going, these guys are crazy. I'm interested to look at it again today with you guys and see what I think, see if their technique holds up, because I remember thinking, they were a little wild, a little reckless, maybe at times a little bit sloppy, but let's watch it and see what I think now. Here we go, guys. These guys just butting heads right from the get-go. Supposed to be a face-off, just a nice chill face-off, and they're just clunking those skulls together. And here we go right off the get-go. Zambidi coming right out with power shots. Holy smokes. This is already living up to the expectations I had in my head, and they were high expectations. They both keep their hands very, very high, so they are actually quite safe when they're throwing these. It might not look like it. You might go, oh, they're being super, super reckless, but they are very defensive. That's having the ability to throw a punch, but keep sight of what's happening with your opponent and also protect yourself on the opposite side of the arm you're not throwing with. Just banging away. I mean, lots of action, very little substance landing so far. And that's the difference between guys like this and guys like Giorgio Petrosian. Nice overhand there from Zambidi though, is Giorgio lands a lot of his shots. He doesn't waste much. Whereas these guys are throwing. That's why these guys would never beat Giorgio. They'll throw, but they're not setting up. But still amazing fighters. Zambidi is just phenomenal, especially considering he was so much smaller than everybody else at his weight class. Only 5'6". Just working away on each other. Nobody's taking that big step back to breathe. Staying in that little pocket there. The counters are very nice. That's one thing I'm noting. Like the knee comes there and then Zambidi counters right away. Shahid walking him down. Giving him no room. I would say so far in my mind, Zambidi has the edge in this round. It's like the action of these two guys. I mean, neither was ever a K1 Max champion, but they always put on spectacular fights. If I was fighting Zambidi, I would basically make sure I'm defending all overhands, hooks, because he very rarely comes straight with his punches. Let's watch him for a moment here. See if any of his punches come right down the middle. We see any, there's a couple of little setups with the jab. Everything he throws with power is a hook or overhand, as far as I can remember. Because these guys are both relatively, good left hook from Zambidi there. Whoa, just peppering away. I think Shahid, with those left round kick there, he's able to throw Zambidi's timing off a bit. Zambidi comes for the attack, and he's using the kick defensively. It's nice to see, as opposed to just clashing with Zambidi with those overhands. This is basically exactly how Zambidi wants to fight. I would give that round to Zambidi. If you have somebody like Mike Zambidi who likes to fight in that fashion, and it's your style as well, it's your fighting style, you are best off changing your fighting style, I believe, because you're letting this guy who's just a maniac in the pocket just do exactly what he wants. Whoa! Yeah, that was a full-on knockdown. 100%. Yes, 100% a knockdown. Shaking his head like it was nothing, but that was definitely something. So with Zambidi taking the last round in my books, he's up by far right now, assuming that everything in this round continues and he takes a 10-8. Zambidi does a good job when he throws of keeping his head as safe as possible. Nice hook there again. Shahid has to start using some straight shots. And so the low kicks are dangerous because they put you within punching range. I would be going more up to the body or head level and then trying to utilize the straight punches to maintain range. Knees again, you know, they're nice, but you're going to struggle with not getting countered. He's bringing the fight. He's just fighting the wrong fight. That was a nice fade back into the low kick though. Good little fake there with the low kick and then coming up to those hooks. Non-stop action, that is for sure. One of the few straight punches we've seen there. Did a nice job of semi-landing it. Shahid, now that he's in this point where he has to win the fight, it's a dangerous situation for him because, oh, just like that, he's putting a little too much pressure. He's being a little reckless. Yes, that was a knockdown. 10-7 round now for Zambidi. Zambidi loves throwing those scissor knees. I don't know if I've ever seen him really land one effectively. He's on the hunt now, though. It's an interesting position when you're one knockdown away from winning the fight, but you don't want to be reckless. I think he did a good job to slow the pace down. Look at that attack. I think Zambidi's having the best success when he's countering. It's almost better off letting Shahid come to him and then working that counter in. Sometimes down to the body with the counters and then go up to the head because that's when he's landing. That's when Shahid, ooh, knocked down. Really? I missed the angle there. What a round. So we're at 10-7. I believe that'll take it to 9-7 now. And there's the round. Interesting. All right, into a final round here. Right away, Shahid's out, bringing the pressure. Zambidi's got a nice comfortable lead, even with that last knockdown. I would be being a little bit more cautious. But they're just going for it. Nice catch and sweep. I'd like to see a little bit more thought process now from Shahid. He's bringing the heat, but there he gets countered again when he comes on the attack, especially with those low kicks, no setup. You've got to be careful with a counter puncher like Zambidi. Look at that. You touch him, he's right away attacking. I'd like to see a little fake from him first, get a reaction out of Zambidi, and then go on the attack. That's what the fakes are for. Make your opponent think you're attacking, see what their counter attack would be, and then you're able to work from there. No real setups here, just everything full power. It's an entertaining fight. Just not one that people should watch and go, oh, I want to fight like that, or I want to approach fights like that. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. At any point in this fight, either of these guys could be completely knocked out. It's actually surprising that they haven't been yet, especially with the amount of knockdowns. They're doing a good job getting their head right now off the center line. They're not leaving it right in position. It's almost like they're just fighting other versions of themselves here. Just a little taller, a little shorter. I like fights with opposing styles. I find it more interesting, more technical. When you get two guys like this, it's definitely entertaining, but I don't look at it and I'm not sitting here in awe. Going, oh my gosh. I'm just looking at two guys banging against each other without much thought process, which I don't appreciate to the same extent. Nice overhand there, again from Zambidi. Ferocious pace. Say the punches of note have definitely come from Mike. He did take one knockdown, but aside from that, he's the guy who's really landing the substance. He's also landed some very nice body shots throughout the fight. Just like those. Beautiful. See, to the average eye, somebody might watch this and go, oh, Shahid's on the attack. He's the one who's winning. But I'm seeing him miss fairly often. Most of his shots are going off the gloves. And there's the end. Well, I only have that one way. I have a clear Zambidi win on that fight. He got the first round, he got the last round, and he won the middle round, even though he took a knockdown. He still was up on the scorecards there. So I don't see this going any other way than that. But let's see the results. K1's always a little sketchy. I don't remember who won this fight, so this will be interesting. Should only play out one way. But a draw. Oh, that's one of those situations where I think the judges just go, wow, you know what? That was a great fight. And we just want to see some more. We just want to see some more action. The announcers looked excited about that. I don't know if they would have agreed with it, but they looked excited about seeing more action. Maybe with this announcing, my scoring is way off, but I don't see how this, like, any extra round is warranted. And I actually feel bad for Zambidi because this is a lot of extra damage. Like an extra round, it might not seem much to the average person, but who knows what can happen in that extra round. You are paid to fight 3 rounds. If you win, that should be it. Nice sweeps right now from Shahid. Just taking out that standing leg. Oh, overhand Superman doubles up on it from Zambidi. It's interesting, not something we see too often, but it is effective. I'm definitely hoping at this point that Zambidi gets the win, just based on the fact I think he deserves it already. Shahid, he's just on those attacks. He's not being wary of Zambidi's counters. It's dangerous. Scissor knee into a scissor round kick. Just nice body shots throughout the whole fight from Zambidi. I know most people wouldn't score those, but to me, they are high scoring techniques. Especially with the power that Zambidi has in his hands. I'm sure those are fatiguing Shahid just a little. And all these guys have super tough stomachs, tough torsos, but it still takes its toll. Zambidi, nice little job of just maneuvering out of the way there. Once again, just taking that little step back so he's not in the zone for that counter shot. Just once again, he's just slightly higher skilled. Or Shahid's just burnt down and not really thinking, but just say his skill level and his technical thought is just up there a little bit more than Shahid's. I think Shahid's more like, whoa, nice high kick. A little bit more like a pit bull. Shahid's the pit bull. Mike Zambidi has that little bit of extra thought. That high kick was very nice from Zambidi. A little bit further and it could have been a knockdown. It was close. Oh, geez, that was a delayed knockdown. He got clipped and then took the step. It looks like he's cut as well from that high kick. 20 seconds left. Can he survive to the end? Just put those hands up and survive, man. Yeah. He's still thinking enough to fade back. I don't want to see anybody get knocked out at this point in the fight. There we go. That's okay. We got a clear win for Zambidi this time. There's no other way this could go down. Very bad judging initially, in my opinion, but still nice to see Zambidi get the win in the end, and just wow, what a fight. All right, there you have it. That is a crazy fight. It lived up to all the expectations I had in my mind from seeing it, whatever it was, 6 or 7 years ago. I hope everybody enjoyed getting to rewatch the fight or maybe watch it for the first time. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? Was an extra round necessary? Or was that just really bad judging? Something I'm kind of used to seeing in K1 with the Japanese judges. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you haven't already, joined the channel and get subscribed. Train hard, guys. I'll see you back here soon for another video.